What's up guys, it's Widgeon TV here. A group of ghoul hunters went missing in the Mire north of the Valley Galleria. As we track them down, we start to uncover an awful story where the line between ghoul and human is blurred for the first time, and some of the hunters become the quarry that they were hunting. Inside the fortifications of Harper's Ferry, we find the Southgate Terminal, where we can find the first clues to their location. The following is a list of reported missing people from Harper's Ferry. Please see Eddie Hayes for search party organization. Missing hunting party. Duncan McCain's hunting party is officially missing. Their last communication stated that they were heading north from the Valley Galleria, tracking a pack of ghouls. The area should be avoided until a proper search party can be formed. If you can volunteer, please contact Eddie Hayes. So here is the list of people we're looking for. There are 8 names on this list, so we better get started. Wandering around the search area, we hear a voice named Hardball coming from over our shoulder.
Don't you die on me, Jackie! You there, civilian, identify! I could use your assistance, citizen. Initial readings indicate non-hostile. As a member of the Free States and protector of Harper's Ferry, I hereby conscript you into service. I've wounded to protect, and re-establishing communications with Duncan McCain is vital. I have reason to believe their party was ambushed and a distress beacon deployed, but the signal is too weak to find. Your duty is to find a signal booster. Possible search locations include Harper's Ferry or the Valley Galleria Electronics Store. Once you've acquired the booster, proceed to the Survival Training Center and call down a cargo bot using this passcode. Attach the booster, release the cargo bot, and wait for the distress signal ping to reach your pet boy. Follow the ping, find the party. Dismissed! That signal booster should be enough to make the distress beacon detectable. With that signal booster attached to the cargo bot, it should be high enough to pick up the distress beacon signal and magnify it. The Survival Training Center is southwest of our location. It is also known as Camp Venture. Should you encounter interference with the Brotherhood of Steel members stationed there, inform them that you represent the Free States. Your mission is vital, and objections will result in valuable lives lost. My duty lies here, protecting the wounded. Otherwise, I would accompany you on this mission. Now go! There's no time to waste!
I have full videos on both the Free States and Camp Venture. Those are great supplementary videos to this one, so I highly suggest checking them out. Links will be in the description. Laying next to Hardball, we can find 2 bodies, Courtney Kelly and Jacqueline Murphy. Because we are searching for these missing persons, we might as well cross them off the list. On the body of Courtney Kelly, we can find a note. Dear finder of this note, if you have found this, obviously I'm dead. But 2 of my cats are not. If you have any heart, please seek out Harper's Ferry and resume care over my precious Lula and Misty, or notify someone who will. Suggestions for responsible parties: Nurj or Abby Singh, Tyra Van Buren, or Cassandra Roberts. People to stay away from at all costs: Charlie Walker. Warning, if Misty bites you, it's a sign of love. Because we can find a signal booster in Harper's Ferry, I figured I'd look for Lula and Misty while I was there. But unfortunately, I looked and looked, but never found Courtney's cats, or any sign of any cats. So if you've ever seen a cat in Harper's Ferry, I would love to know where you found it. Let me know in the comments down below. In Harper's Ferry, we can find a signal booster inside a toolbox placed inside the North Guard Tower. Now that we have that, we're off to Camp Venture to summon a cargo bot. After clearing the bottom half of Camp Venture, we move to the upper level where we can find a landing pad attached to a staircase. Jumping on the terminal, we can summon a cargo bot. It only takes a few seconds for the cargo bot to arrive. It will hover for a second over the landing pad before slowly maneuvering down. We can now attach the signal booster to the cargo bot's legs. Now that the signal booster is up in the air, we should be able to pick up the hunting party's distress beacon. Again, north of the Valley Galleria, we see a rather large search area. But luckily, we can go into our Pip-Boy and switch the radio station to the distress beacon signal. Using this, we can easily track down the signal source. When we finally do, we find the body of Randy Calloway. On his body, we find a holotape.
Hey, Ella. It's Randy here. I'm pretty sure I'm done for on account of my leg being blown off. I wanted you to know. You were right. We tracked them ghouls to Haven, and Christ almighty, they were talking and hollering sure as you and me. I mean, we all heard them stories about talking ghouls. Just never thought I'd bear witness to them, and I ain't the only one. Kendall knew it sure as I did. But Duncan, he wouldn't let up. He didn't care they were begging to be left alone, but I did. Them creatures still got the mind God gave them. And who are we to take that away?
Talking ghouls, huh? Talking ghouls are something Fallout veterans are very familiar with. People who turn into ghouls are exposed to radiation for prolonged amounts of time, making them mutate, lose their skin, and otherwise become ghoulified. Not all ghouls are created equal, though. Some become feral ghouls, and some become, well, sentient ghouls. These ghouls maintain the faculties of a normal human, but of course are ghoulified. It sounds like the pack of ghouls this group was tracking was not a pack of feral ghouls, it was a pack of what I'm calling sentient ghouls. On the other side of this utility tower, leaned up against a blown out car, we can find another body, this time of Nari Samir. On her body, we can find the Dyer chemical ID card and a holotape.
Lucy just told us she thinks she found the perfect hideout in some sewers under Dyer Chem. Yep, you heard that right. Sewers. I'm pretty sure that's a step down from just plain old swamp. But at this point, if it keeps Sarah safe, how bad can it be? Either way, the radiation's through the roof. So Lucy managed to get her hands on some crazy prototype hazmat suit for me. And I get a snazzy ID card now to get inside. So here's hoping I don't lose it.
She says Lucy is held up in the Dyer chemical sewers, and she says the radiation is through the roof there. Like I said earlier, prolonged exposure to radiation can cause ghoulification. So is Lucy going to be ghoulified? We're going to have to find out. Anyway, we find these two bodies, so we might as well cross them off the list. Now we're off to Dyer Chemical, which is just north of our location. Dyer Chemical is a robot-infested hellhole. In a separate part of the main facility, we can find a door that is locked with an ID card. Swiping the ID card that we found earlier, we can enter. On the other side of the door, we encounter heavy radiation. This prompted me to put on my prototype hazmat suit. Pushing our way through the sewers, we find feral ghouls. Moving up some stairs, we finally come across the search party. In this room, we find Sarah Samir, Lucy Hardwick, Duncan McCain, and Kendall Sims. If we look closely at Sarah and Lucy, we can clearly see that they have been ghoulified. This is a problem because we know Duncan McCain will kill any kind of ghoul, feral or not. So I wonder what happened to these two. On the body of Lucy, we find a rather graphic holotape.
To anyone who will listen, my name is Lucy Hardwick and I'm here with many others just like me. We may look like those mindless things we call ghouls, but we're not. We're still people. Real people with thoughts and feelings and all those other things that make us all human.
Lucy, they're here.
Shit! Everyone grab a weapon. We're not going down without a fight. Duncan! I know that's you! You're making a mistake!
One of them loose. No way I'm letting anyone walk out here alive.
Lucy, is that you? Duncan, you're crazy! We need to stop firing!
Kendall, stand down.
Duncan, please listen to them. We can't. Jesus! Duncan, you killed her?
None of you ghouls are getting out of here alive. Letty. For you and the kids. Looks like I'll be joining you guys real soon.
Wow, so it sounds like Duncan killed Kendall Sims just because she was getting in the way. It then sounds like Duncan executed both Lucy and Sarah before falling from his injuries he sustained during the gunfight. With his last few words, he brings up Letty and the kids. On the body of Duncan, we can find another holotape.
Hey there, big guy. It's your lovely wife coming to you not live by way of this rickety old recorder that miraculously still works. I figured, what better way to wish my amazing husband a happy anniversary than a very private, seductive, borderline X-rated holotape. And then I remembered, we have kids! Get in here, boys!
Hi, Daddy. Mommy told me to wish you both a happy anniversary and remind you how lucky you are since she's so pretty.
And that she dated you even though you didn't like sports.
And she likes it when you do the dishes. And when you teach us how to play baseball, even though she's better than you.
But she does not like it when you snore.
Lucas Alexander, I said no such thing. Duncan, I said no such thing.
But you do, Mommy. You tell me every morning.
Okay. Okay, enough you two. Get out of here. Go play with the other kids. You don't suck at baseball, but you do snore, and I wouldn't trade you for the world. Even in times like this, you know, I look at all you've given me and all you've done for us, and I couldn't ask for a better husband. Happy anniversary to the best man I know. I love you, Dunky.
So what drove Duncan to kill these people in cold blood? Revenge. Revenge for his wife and kids that we can now assume were killed by feral ghouls. Not understanding that all ghouls are feral, he tried to get his revenge by killing Lucy and Sarah. In the end, no one won the standoff, and this is just another tragedy here in Appalachia. If you caught it, we also acquired the Pyrolyzer, which is a unique flamer given to you by the end of the quest. But anyway, that's all I have on tracking unknowns. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, consider joining my channel's membership. You get a cool little Mothman or Flatwoods Monster symbol next to your name when you comment. And it goes a long way in supporting my channel, so thank you. Also consider following me on Twitter. It's the best place for me to keep in contact with you guys. But anyway, this has been Widgeon TV. Thanks for watching, guys.